Hey guys, what is going on? P3OZ here, and today I'm going to be teaching you guys how to add content to your Garry's Mod server. Now, I was going to start by making a series on how to make a Garry's Mod server. I know how to do it. I mean, I have a server right here. It's just really annoying to do it, and it's like a pain in the ass. And I mean, it's not really that bad, but I don't know. It's just a lengthy process, and I might end up doing it later, but today we're going to be learning how to add a job in the DarkRP, and we're going to be learning about the Garry's Mod workshop and how to get a custom player model going for that job that you're going to create. So a few websites, or the main website I recommend using would be Deadeye's Classmaker, and I mean this is really simple. It's just like a layout for you to make it to create a job. Deadeye's Classmaker. Now everybody knows about this site. It's for DarkRP, so you just put in the class name, the player model, which don't do this yet. Actually, what I would do for the player model is put in a standard player model until you actually know what you're going to put in. So just put like this one in for now, or it's going to automatically select it if you click the name. The command can be anything. So let's say we want to do a thief. Maybe I can spell today. Command just going to be thief. Okay, and then color swatch, we'll just do like black. And description for your class, you can raid, mog, and steal. Extra weapon, we're going to be learning how to mount M9K, which is the weapons I use a little bit later, but the M9K entity name for a 1911 should be 1911. Actually, we're gonna do M9K underscore Uzi. Maximum players I can use as jobs, put 2. Class salary 22. Now it's gonna type the permissions and prior classes. That's not for a thief. Create a class, and we're just gonna get this. Make sure when you paste it in that you take created user and Deadeye's classmaker, but it has these two slashes there, which means it's a statement in Lua. It's not like the code won't run it. It's just because like this is just like a comments actually. That was the word I was looking for. Anyways, so my computer's getting a little slow, but anyways, so once you create your job, it's gonna look something like this. Let's hop in this folder, and I'll show you guys what it looks like. Garry's Mod add-ons, then you're gonna go to DarkRP Modification Master, Lua, DarkRP Custom Things, and Jobs.lua. Now, I have a bunch of jobs here, so just try not to mind them for now, but I'm gonna show you my thief job. Thief. We're gonna find this. Okay, here's my pro thief job, which is has the VIP custom check. We're going to get into the VIP custom checks in a later video, but we're just going to show thieves for now. Now, when you throw it in, it'll look something like this, except it's not going to have all these comments here. You're not going to see any of this green stuff. You're just going to see, like, you're going to see this. You're going to see the color, the model, the description, the weapons that it has, the command max salary, and it should look like this, except for the F4 job filter you shouldn't see, because that's for my F4 menu, and you should see pretty much everything like this. So once you have your job, you can save it, and then we can go into Garry's Mod and try out your job, which I'm going to just launch my server real quick for you guys, and we're going to go take a look at my server and my jobs, so you know what would happen or what your server would look like with your job incorporated inside of it. Okay guys, so here's the server. Here's my server name, BlitzRP, and that's just the link to my website. And this is the MOTD I bought. And as you can see here, we have a nice permatext screen, which I'm going to explain how to add fading doors, permatext screens, and all that stuff in a later video. I keep saying that. And let's just go over here. And so here's my F4 menu. Nothing too spectacular, but we're going to look for our thief job that we just made. TH, let's find that bad guy. Okay, so this is pretty much the Arctic player model, the generic one right now. This one is in the Deadeye classmakers list, which you can find. It's a part of Counter-Strike source, so it will be in there. I will put it in the description what the name is. It should be like arctic underscore something. It's a terrorist model. Anyway, so we're gonna become the thief. I'm gonna choose the player model, and as you can see, I already have M9K mounted, so I have a knife and I have a lockpick and stuff. So that's our job that we just made, except you guys aren't going to have the M9K underscore fist or the M9K underscore knife. There's some random guy named Fork joining. I have no clue who he is. That's kind of weird, but anyways, so we just have our thief job made, and keep in mind that I didn't really paste in that thief job we made on Deadeye's class maker. I didn't paste that into the Lua code, but it's really straightforward. I mean, you would just paste it in, and you would tab everything down in the code, so it looks like, here, let me get out of here. Anyway, so now we're going to take a look at the workshop and how we can get our player model going. So first of all, you're going to need GMAT extractor, and that actually that comes by default now in Gary's mod, and I'll show you guys how to find that in a minute. But first, we're gonna find a new player model for our thief. So let's just search player model. What I do when I try to find a player model, and I don't really know what I want it to look like, I just search player model, and I just scan through for about 3 hours until I find something I like. Okay. So let's just take, let's see here. Let's take this undead player model. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is make sure this is a player model by checking the description. Always do that, because there's people who will write undead, like for example, they write player model, but they'll, in the description, they'll write this is only an NPC. I don't know why people do that. It's very misleading. But I'm going to subscribe, and then I'm going to go back in the Gmod. It's going to install it, as you can see here. Then once it installs, I'm going to show you guys how to extract it into your Gary's mod folder that you already made. Okay, so now that we have that, we're going to go to Steam, and we're going to go to our library, Gmod, right click, hit properties, and you're going to go to local files and browse local files. And now we're going to go to Gary's mod, and Gmod should be somewhere. Okay, it's in the Gary's mod bin folder. It's right here. It's Gmod. But I already made a shortcut to my desktop, so we're going to go with that for now. Let me just minimize all this crap. So, and also I'd like to point out, as you can see, I can show my desktop now because I had some stuff going on I didn't really want people to see that I was working on. But, so our GMAT extractor should be in here. Where did I put that guy? GMAT extractor right here. That's where I put it. So we're gonna put this down here, and we're going to use this. So to do this, you're going to take the add-on we just installed, which is the undead player model. Undead player model. So we're going to take this because it's a .gma file. We're going to drag this over to the gmad.exe. It's going to open up the command cmd thing for like really quickly. And make sure you use gmad.exe, not this. This is some other thing that I downloaded when it wasn't, when gmad didn't come integrated with Gary's mod, so don't do it. All you're going to use is this. Anyways, we're going to scroll back up here, and it's going to mount it. It's going to like put it over here, undead player model. Now we're going to get a Lua, materials and models. That's pretty much what we get 80% of the time. So now what I'm going to do is stop my server, so my server has time to process what I'm going to put into it. I'm going to go to Gary's mod, add-ons, and we're going to put our player model in the add-ons folder. Okay, So it's right here, undead player model. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna go to so there's gonna be Lua material models, like I said earlier. We're gonna go to models. We're going to go to player undead, and we're gonna take the .model file. So first thing we're gonna the first thing we're gonna do is rename. We're just gonna copy this, Control C it, and I'm gonna go into this other one, jobs.lua. Where's this thief? Okay, here's the thief. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go like that. I'm just gonna do that for now. We're gonna come back. I'm gonna take this. Now you notice that these slashes are going the other way. That's some big problems people have, is when they paste this in, the slashes go the other way, but you need to make sure that the slashes are going the other way so it works properly. So now we have models, player undead model, and as you can see here, this is the directory models, player undead model. Oh, actually, we need to just add a little slash right here. That was a close one. Okay, now we're gonna save this. Now we have our model going. Now just make sure that your player models in your add-ons folder and your DarkRP modification is in its own folder, that there's nothing going wrong. And then we're gonna go back to our Gary's mod server. We're gonna start it, and that's gonna take a little bit of time to load. We're gonna come down here until this is downloading. Hey guys, we're back on the server. We're back in the server. We're back at the MOTD here, but so the point of this is to show our has the rules, our job here, our thief job, TH, and we have the undead player model. Now for you guys, you're gonna see the default F4 menu probably if you haven't bought a F4 menu add-on, and it's just going to show the icon probably of his chest and his head up. But I have a custom F4 menu, so in this case it shows his whole body spinning around. We're going to become this job, and I'm going to spawn a camera so you guys can see, and as you can see in the HUD down here, it's showing the little head, but you can't really see it because I'm not full screen right now. But so I'm going to spawn my camera, and as you can see, I have a custom player model for my thief. This is the undead guy. So I'm actually thinking about adding this to my hobo, but maybe a hobo leader class. But I'm gonna keep this as my thief for now. And so thanks guys for watching. That's how you make a job in DarkRP and set a custom player model to it. Thanks for watching.